Alright, back for day 33 at the Raleigh dump. Okay, got the first piece, and it's a Pepsi. Very disappointing because there's so very few Pepsis coming out of here. Okay, I think we got broken soda here. Oh no, I think it's gonna be a Pepsi again. Dang it. But maybe that means there's going to be a lot of Pepsis dumped in this spot, and maybe a couple will be intact. Okay, I see a whiskey flask showing up here. Is it going to be intact? I could have cut my finger off. Oh my god, I think it's another Pepsi already. Yeah, it was a Pepsi again. 3 Pepsis already, and we've only found 1 or 2 whole bottles. That's weird. Did somebody dump a whole case of Pepsis in here? Slick. Alright, I found a whiskey with the stopper still in it. Well, I mean, only the stopper's still any good. But I think we have another possible Pepsi. Broken also, and yes, it is a Pepsi. Dang it. Something about Pepsis, they smash them all. I think I could at least cut it down into a Q-tip holder or a double shot glass. Oh man, it's looking really strange, like we've already hit the bottom, and I'm already going 6 or 7 inches past the bottom. And yet, here's another Pepsi. Dang. Could it be that the layer is this sparse and this shallow? I'm going to go get a probe and see if there's really more glass down there. Well, I went from thinking we're in a really shallow part of the dump to just realizing it's a very deep part because I just probed it and there's glass 2 feet farther. So that means we're going to have to go 6 feet at least just to get to the top of the glass. More soda shards showing up, undoubtedly Pepsis. So since we got a top half and we know it's a Pepsi, I'm going to save that. And I see one right there that could possibly be whole. It feels like it's going to be whole. Oh man, so close. But certainly too good to throw back. I'm sure I could still sell it for something. $7 maybe. Or of course I can make a glass out of it. Or splice it and make it into a ring neck. A lot of people keep asking me, when are you going to show us some of your repairs? Well, I just haven't really been doing them for several years. So when I get too old to dig, that's when I'll make some videos about that. It's a very strange situation to have a layer up high that's this old with 2 feet of fill to the next layer, and here's yet another Pepsi. I've actually found a lot more and haven't shown them to you. Here's some of them right there. So I think I've found at least a dozen broken Pepsis already. Alright, there's another one. I think I could actually cut that one off and make something out of it. Alright, we're getting down in there. About 5.5 feet now. Just starting to get to the top of the layer. Okay, I just pulled this out and I thought, what kind of broken bottle is that? Then I looked at it and said, wait a minute. I recognize it now. It is an inkwell. Don't find a lot of ink wells. Find plenty of ink bottles. It's a nice heavy piece of glass, meant to be used for decades before being thrown away. And undoubtedly that'll turn purple. Not sure if I should turn it purple or not, but maybe a light sun purple. Okay, I'm really getting down into it. Look at that. There's a newspaper from probably 1908 or something like that. And here's some more of it. If only I could see the date. But all this clay packed on top of it preserved it for all these years. And you can see, got a whiskey fifth there. Some chemical beer, actually, I think. And pieces of wood still down here. Oh, it is a whiskey. Well, it's got a whiskey style top, but it's kind of a weird one. It's really narrow. It's a whiskey sixth, and then I don't know what it is. Brandy or something, some kind of alcohol other than standard whiskey. Alright, just pulled out a flask. Yes, both of these bottles are blown in a mold. And you can see the label still on it. Looks like it says Lucky something or other. Alright, just knocked another one out of there. What is it? Can't tell if it's a medicine or a flask. But it's unembossed. But then again, look at this. Look at how preserved that is. Can you believe it's been in the ground 110 years? It still looks that good. Crazy. I can almost read it. I think that was up against that flask. That kind of preserved it. Alright, I see a soda, I think, down there. I just scraped out a bunch of this stuff. I don't even have to look at the soda to know what it is, because look at this. You can see an impression. It says Coca-Cola. Interesting. No, I better not do it like that. I don't want to cut my fingertip off. Oh no. Broken off on the top. But you know, I'm going to bring that home anyway. Saw it off into a glass. Small drinking glass for 4 ounces. The last 2 times out I hadn't even found a single piece of a dispensary. But these probably are dispensaries. It's probably embossed on this side and just not enough there to see it, and this one as well. There's a lot of whiskeys right here. If we're gonna find a dispensary, today is gonna be the day. It's all kind of flask tops coming out. But all these pieces of branches that won't disintegrate are making it difficult. Alright, I see something interesting. Cobalt blue. I see embossing on it too. And no, it's not a bromo seltzer. I don't know what it is. Probably something I've never found before. Johnson & Johnson. Yeah, I don't recall ever finding one of these. It's an interesting one. It's getting very deep. About 6 feet almost. Yep, there's an extremely good chance we're going to find a dispensary today. What do we got there? A lot of glass down there. I feel 2 bottles down here. Broken. There's too many bottles in here. They smashed each other. Here's another one. It's looking like a ketchup. I don't think I should waste my time filming that one. Alright, there it is. The top's broken off. And that flask, this little piece was sitting inside of it. So anyway, this is a very loaded layer. This is the lowest part of the ravine. So all the oldest stuff ended up down in here. Back in 1904 and 5 and 6, when whiskey was really popular. The dispensary already closed in the middle of 07. And that is almost positively one of those dispensaries of the straight sided variety. They have that oval shape with the little triangle on the bottom. So that would have been worth at least $350. And this is probably the standard center slug plated type of dispensary. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, the number of whiskeys that are showing up, or should I say pieces of them. It's gotta be some whole ones though. Can I find something? It's really difficult. Not having much luck today. Okay, there's definitely something right there. Yeah, I just... oh, dang it. Well, it's only Richmond. It's not... Yes, I'm digging without gloves again. Hopefully I'll live to tell about it. Ooh, like that shape. It's embossed. The Maltine Manufacturing Company, Chemist, New York. With a lady's leg. Interesting. I'm not sure if I've ever found one of these before. Alright, I see something. I think it could be a soda. Nope. Sure looks like one from that angle, but what is this? I don't even know what that is, but obviously it's broken, but it's something I don't recognize. But anyway, there's something else right here. It's probably broken also, but maybe not. Nope, it's intact. It's just some kind of horseradish, I think. But we're into a really nice layer here. Okay, I think we got a beer showing up right about here. Or maybe just a mineral water, but with a crown top. All the way from England. But that doesn't make it special. We don't like English bottles in America. Oh man, there it is. The first truly for certain dispensary flask of the day. Oh well, hopefully there'll still be a whole one in here someplace. Oh my god, there's a second one right there. Another one. Is this camera even focusing? That was nice enough. I'll bring it home. Somebody will give me $5 for it, I'm sure. Okay, looks like a broken soda. But what kind? I don't recognize it. Let me rub it off and see what it says. I have no idea what this is. But it's very unique, so maybe one of you recognizes it and can tell me what it is. Okay, see if you can figure out what kind of bottle's coming out next. It's right there. Oh, another bottle. Broken. Cod liver oil. No good anyway. To Dr. Hayden's. You should have been able to tell that just from the indentation in that piece of clay. I don't know what this is exactly, but it's a pretty nice looking bottle. And we got something else. What is it? Hopefully it's loose enough. What is it? Wine? It's got a liquor bottle top and shape. I guess it would be considered a wine. Alright, that's going to be a really tough one to get out of there. You know what this is, don't you? It's a toilet. A saloon era toilet. Why would that be at the bottom of a 1904 layer? I don't know. I didn't think they even would have had toilets yet. Okay, I feel something down here. Do you know what that is? It's a Dr. SBH. It's actually considered a bitters, but it's very plain, no embossing on it. So it's really only worth $2. And this thing must be broken because it's moving a lot. I guess they had toilet breaking vandals way back then. But that's good, because if it was intact, I probably wouldn't be able to get it out. Alright, let's get in there now. I think I felt something over this way, but it's broken. Okay, what do we have? Some kind of a medicine, chemical. Could it be an embalming fluid? It's possible. No, it sort of has a label still on it though, but no embossing. It's kind of an interesting shape for a slick. Let's see if there's anything else next to it. Nope. I see two bottles sticking out. No, just one. slick. But at least it's a little different than everything we've been finding. Still has the cork in it. Okay, we got an amber chemical. I think it's a chemical. Wait, is there another bottle right next to it? This is crazy hard to film and dig with one hand. I'll set it down here for you. Looks like a big, would have been a quart flask. Very few of those show up. Okay, I think it's ready now. It's just as slick as always. Alright, I found one of these free sample size Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney Liver Bladder Cure. Then another well-known 3-in-1 oil. Then, look at the shape of that. That would have been a nice jug. It's got a rounds off, kind of tapers in at the base. Would have been a good one. Alright, way down at the very deepest part, I just found another Pepsi bottom. I'm not sure what the deal is with all these over here, but this one is worth bringing home so I can saw it off. Okay, I think I know what that one is. Do you? It's the bitter quill. Only bottom embossed. Well, it's a blob top anyway. It might be worth $8. Okay, I got a couple of them showing up over here. Broken, of course. That would have been a nice one. And what's that other one? A square slick. Well, at least it looks better than the round ones. And a broken flask from Baltimore. Alright, I just found a bunch of pieces from that jug piece I showed you before. Definitely would have been a good one. I am tempted to bring all these shards home and see if I can glue them all together. Alright, I just pulled this one out. What'll it be? The Maltine Manufacturing Company. Okay, not too bad. Looks like we got some kind of a liquor bottle. Pushed in base. Probably a champagne. Broken. But even though it's not embossed, it's a very early looking bottle. And you can saw these off and make them into glasses also. And they actually will be nicer glasses because they'll have a capacity of 8 or 10 ounces. Alright, the other half of the toilet ended up way over here from over there. Well, there's the third cave-in. It's a really big one. We're almost finished with the hole anyway. I just realized I didn't really do that well. This fell out when the cave-in happened. Another broken off Pepsi. I think I'm barely going to cover the $100 quota that I set for myself. But there's a couple more Pepsi sticking out over here. I usually don't have a layer up here to tunnel into. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of Pepsis today. All heel scripts and all exactly the same variation. Surprisingly, no center slug plated ones were found. And that one is good enough to cut into a small glass. So what about this one? Same with that one. Wait, no. Another heel scripter. And I found a broken hutch. Broken too far down to cut it into a glass. So I guess I'll leave that one. Alright, I'm back home. Got the better items cleaned up. This is probably the most valuable bottle. There was one on eBay that a guy was trying to get $150 for. But it failed to sell, so he lowered it down to $131. Still, I don't think that's really accurate at all. People can ask whatever they want for bottles. That doesn't mean that's what they're worth. Got a nice patina on it. The ones on eBay were very clean. But I kind of like it like this. Makes it look older. But I'm going to put a real value of $25 on it. And we have this inkwell. Surely it will turn purple, and it's got to be worth at least $15, don't you think? And then the Pepsis. Some caseware, and of course no top, but I think it's worth at least $5 still. And the other one. Bit more caseware on that one. Maybe I'd just be better off sawing it off right about there and making a short glass out of it. And this straight-sided Coke. And I could saw it off right there. Make a nice looking glass. Got an interesting bubble in it too. Even though the top's broken, I'm going to value this at $7 as is. Surely I'll get $27 after I make it into a glass. And here's one I found while filling the hole in. Nice little embossed perfume. It's got to be worth $5 or $6. We got a G.W. Cole Company. Inventors of 3-in-1 oil. This has got to be the very earliest one ever made. I think I read they started in 1910. Still got the oil in it, sort of. I'm going to value that at $5. And this one. Nice shape on this. It does have a chip on the side of the lip though. But still looks good on a shelf. It's got to be worth about $15, don't you think? And the same company in a smaller bottle. I think that's worth maybe $6 or $7. And then we have the Dr. Hayden's bottle. These are worth more than I thought. On eBay they're averaging $15. And it has embossing on the bottom. It's a nice shade of aqua. It's almost a sapphire blue. Then we have the Dr. Kilmer's free sample. I used to imagine these being placed into every person's mailbox back in 1905. I used to find them quite frequently, but it's been a while since I found one. I think it's worth about $8. And we have the bitter quill. That'd be a good one to make houses out of. You've heard of those houses were made of old bottles sometimes. There's a few of them out there, over 100 years old, where they used maybe 38,000 bottles. That would look nice, having a bunch of these showing out of the wall. I think I'm going to put a value of $9 on that. And this one is rather interesting for an unembossed bottle. Got a lot of swirls in it. And it's just a tall, skinny, early 1900s. You just don't see many like that. So I'm going to value it at $6. And this wine bottle, quite different than what a normal wine bottle would look like. They're usually thicker, made of green glass. This one's rather lightweight, but definitely about 120 years old. So I'm going to value that at $6 as well. And this one, I believe, is considered a bitters, but only if you look at the paper label. It's got the cork in it, Dr. SBH. I think it's worth maybe $4.50. This one's rather interesting. I think it's a 16 ounce. Wouldn't call it a pharmacy, but some kind of medicine most likely. Kind of interesting for a slick. I'll put a value of $5 on that. And this one with the broken off neck. It's very clean. Peacock Chemical Company. Might still be worth $1 to somebody. There's a few more bottles also. I don't think you want to look at the rest of them. So nothing really great was found this time. But you can't win them all. As long as I found at least $100 worth of stuff, I did good. It was a lot of work though. That was a big hole, 6 feet deep. Took me 8 hours. I didn't get out of there till 6:45. But I definitely did clear the $100 value there. Well, until next time,